incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Yes, sir. How about an outboard there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Allen. It's taken in by Kincaid. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. In the first half, it was the reigning league MVP and Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, who did his thing. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And Charles, if you had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having a lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for 400 yards against them. So now they want to make sure they get back to the run. They have to strengthen this ball game from the stretch.
You play Chicago on Sunday, you're going to be 8-2. You play Green Bay on Thanksgiving game at the crib. We got a record set up.
From the
You
26,
event, the
they'll line
Michigan
up on
Wolverines,
second
we
and
play
4.
Maryland tomorrow at noon. We got them smashed. We undefeated as well as that.
Opening left side, this is Valdez Scantling.
Yeah, it's good to hear you.
Two catches in the first half. That was
Right.
number 4
You
here.
want
That's
to
good
know
for
people get
first.
through around one day that we
Some experience and some moxie.
We miss
You're
you
in
with
the
that.
danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as a get on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses
They
so
should go
well,
with
doesn't he?
He
RG3.
really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so
I
either.
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to the secondary target pretty well in this game.
That's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Cam Newton is that flying jiggy weirdo nigga.
They fake the give. Now
He's a
Mahomes.
direct.
Hang on.
It's caught. No place for him. It's Scantling. And he's got the first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So first and 10 now in Buffalo
Well,
territory.
I'm
At the
a good
38.
fact. He's a Dwight Howard type.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
He's fruity. There's fruity tendencies there.
Incomplete and dropped
That
it
the
all
Jets
over
are
the field. Now bring it second down.
I see a surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
His percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Third quarter action for Kansas City, second down and 10.
My wife calls him Scam Newton. He's just one of them dudes. They post him. He's one of them same dudes. They post
Check
him.
this one down at the check
And
down.
just like
Brought
just to
down
feel
at the
right out of
34.
Chicago
They're
Bears.
calling a
They
game
hype
of
these balls up out of the college, make them all this and can't wait to tear it down. They really ain't got no talent. Cam Newton out. For some reason, you fixated on this cat. That cat's been in the league. He should have been in the league 10 years ago. He that we all realize that in California trading in that situation. We got the best thing to be the best. Number one seed in the NFC. It's going to come down to us and the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship. So we got to live in the now. We got to let them all guys go and focus on the now.
Okay, I'm letting you speak. But hang on a second. Again, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I respect what you're saying. In the New York tri-state area, they have to pack those arenas. They have to pack, you know, the seats. It's all about the cable viewership, the audience retention, the subscribers. You don't think Cam Newton is enough to really get some excitement back on that team? Aaron Rodgers is finished, in my opinion. He's out of here. He's a fucking bum. Hang on. Let me just finish my point here. I don't give a goddamn what he does, who he's dating. He's washed. One fucking ring. I would rather see Cam Newton in that spot doing all that game goofy shit he does. Gonna finish up that.
Cam Newton ain't got no rings, Star. He ain't got no rings.
Yeah, he doesn't need one to be on the Jets and to pack the seats. You know?
Let me ask you before I get up the line. I'm gonna keep it moving. Let me ask you this: How much is a ticket? How much they charge you to go watch some Bonus play?
I have no idea, but if Cam Newton's on the Jets, I'll go watch the Jets play. I'll go if he. You don't get it.
We're gonna agree to disagree. If you go watch Cam Newton play, salute, holla.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Nat.
Peace.
I think you have to agree with me. I'm just saying.
Hey, Google, when did the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs play?
The Broncos will play the Vikings today at 6:20 p.m.
Bitch, I asked about the Chiefs.
The Chiefs will play the Eagles in Kansas City tomorrow
Did
at
he raise
6:15 p.m.
Cassie?
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the
And he should pay her $10 million.
Hey, Google, when did the
That's my
Chiefs
title.
play the Broncos?
And he should pay her $10 million.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Anybody in the live chat want to comment on how vital it is when a woman keeps her mouth shut? If you keep your mouth shut, bitch, I'll reach out to you. Hey, you okay? You need 2,500 or 5 racks? Are you okay? What's going on with you? I'm worried about you. Gave him all that quality pussy back in the days. Pardon my language, you know? Old freak nigga like Diddy, he probably told her, spit in his
Good
mouth.
starting field position for them here as they
She
come
did
up
it.
first and 10 at their own 46. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Can I go back for a second? Anybody ever heard of a group on Arista Records called Lyric? They came on the Star and Football show. I think this was Lyric. There was a girl in that group named Jackie. Holy shit.
right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down,
This
here's
girl was
Mahomes.
so fucking fun.
Got his man complete. It's Rice. 68 yards receiving that for him.
And during the interview,
First
she
down,
told me,
nice catches
I
there.
said,
And
"Hey,
defensively, they
put
were
your
in
gun in
zone
my
coverage
mouth."
there. You have to be a little bit careful. You're losing the play against a good quarterback like he is.
Guys, I'm going left. Just give me a second. Lyric.
You have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more
You know what I'm talking about?
and still try and cover downfield.
A solid run on first down.
Yes, it was creepy as fuck, but I'm just trying to give you some context here. Like, you know, older guys, you know, when you see a younger female like that, it's like, yeah, you're young, of age, and here I am, a fucking freak. group lyric.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he gets it down to the 32.
Guys, sit tight on the phones. Can anybody help me, please? They were one. I only had one album.
But down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types
I
of
can't find it.
situations, players will tell you
One
it's
album.
extra intensity.
There's another group
From where we
from
sit,
Paris.
it's actually frustration,
ISIS.
not a good play.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he's brought down.
Is that Janet? 973. Janet, thank you for your support. Good to hear from you on a Friday night. Janet, let's get it.
Hey, welcome back. How are you?
I've been better, but I'm here and I'm here to talk about Diddy. I'm kicking Diddy's back in tonight, Janet. Where do you want to start?
Well, my whole thing is why y'all kicking Diddy back in? I'm sorry, I'm putting together furniture. Wasn't that girl a full-grown woman? She wasn't no girl. She was a full-grown woman. According to her, according to the paper, she was full-grown. She was what, 19?
Janet, I have information inside sources. Kirk Burrows that says that Cassie met Diddy when she was 15 with Ryan Leslie, and then Diddy told. Hang on. Diddy told Ryan Leslie go back and record some tracks with her. Came back a year and a half or 2 years later, and then he some type of distribution deal, but he took Cassie from Ryan Leslie and then threatened Ryan Leslie's life. Go ahead.
Well, if she was underage, then she should be suing her parents, because her parents were responsible for it. If her name was Rashida and she was from Prince Street Project, nobody would give a goddamn.
Who
They would have been like, we can't just let you gotta come up.
You
understand what I'm saying?
So you're saying if Cassie's name was Rashida, what are you saying? What are you saying?
If her name was Rashida and she was from Prince Street Project, nobody in here would give a goddamn. It's $1,000.
You goddamn right, Jen. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, we wouldn't care about a nappy head bitch with a lace front name, Shamika, Carisha, Sharinga. You're right.
And that's why I said
You're right.
Cassie and her
You're
goddamn
right.
sob story.
Right. But we talking about Cassie and them stilettos sitting on Diddy's face, allegedly, while that nigga was on E and Molly, jerking his joystick, and she kept her mouth shut. Now where you going, goddamn?
And when she got up, she went outside and she drove a fucking Jag, right? And she didn't pay for it and went to a condominium.
That's okay.
All right. So she checked.
That's okay. You just told me to urinate in your mouth, old nigga, and I did it. Can I get a Bugatti? Yes.
Well, she got. All right, so she got what she got. She got for it. Now it's her time to go. You know, ain't nobody tell her. How many times did she pass the police officer? How many times did she split a note to some goddamn body? She's out of the relationship now, and she got babies and all kinds of shit, right? So her body must not been that sore. Am I right or wrong? She's still young. She's still doing the thing. She's still in the fucking media. She wouldn't be in the media if it wasn't for pussy. I mean, like, it ain't like she was fighting some goddamn where. You know, that needs to come back off. That's it. You know, because you guys don't give this type of credence to these young boys that's 19 going to jail for life, knowing their brain don't develop to 25. But all of a sudden, we got compassion for Cassie. Fuck her, you know? And her great here. Fuck her. All right?
I'm letting you talk your talk. Come on, Janet. I'm letting you talk
No,
your talk.
seriously. Y'all need to come off this shit. All these things all over YouTube. Oh, fucking damn. Oh, we feel so bad about Cat. Oh, she had to have trans ran. No, that was the lifestyle. That was the lifestyle of the time. She wanted it. She got it. She stayed in it. She didn't fucking intend it. And if fucking was that controlling and that abusive of her, then her ass would have died of the fucking pneumonia like, You know?
Janet dropping F-bombs. Now hold on a second, Janet. Let me go back. Let me
I'm
go.
sorry.
Okay, hang on. Let me go back. No, it's fine. I'm with you. Talk your talk. Drop F-bombs. Yes, Cassie never had a platinum album. However, she put that platinum pussy in that nigga's mouth. She put that platinum pussy in that nigga's mouth. She had on the pink toenail polish like that old nigga likes. Squirted down that old nigga's throat. Huh? No, she couldn't sing worth a lick. No, she couldn't act. No. But I kept my mouth shut, old nigga. I need $5 million. Can I get that? You propping up Florida bums! It's a bum. That city girl is a bum. She looks like she smells. Hang on, Jenna. I let you talk. Let me talk. I let you talk, goddammit. Let me talk. Put you. Learn your place. Learn your place, goddamn. I'll push the button on you. Learn your place. I'm talking. I'll let you talk. Let you talk. You're propping up Florida bums. Bum bitch. 2 baby daddies. 2 different niggas. We don't give a goddamn if a nigga got shot and smoked in the streets. 2 baby daddies. 2 different baby daddies. Up on motherfucking social media talking all types of crazy. I gave you this young tender pussy. Tender! Tender nigga, and you put drugs in my body. You had niggas gangbanging me. Break me off, nigga. Now you go ahead. I'll let you finish up.
Listen, Cassie had a couple of soul trains. Oh well. You know? That's the way life is. That's the type of life he was living. He was enjoying it. Who would say she wasn't enjoying it? You understand what I'm saying? He had a couple of speed knots. It's conflict territory. You know, who haven't seen somebody had a couple of speed knots? But here's my thing. You talk about Young Miami, but I tell you what, she's collecting her coins, so when it's time to say goodbye, she's well
And we don't care because in the words of Kevin Samuel, you ain't spending that money on us anyway, so fuck her coins. Fuck her coins. Fuck the city girls. And fuck that bullshit podcast. We'll go ahead and finish up.
Well, you know what? You know what? Where Cassie got their BET at? How about that? How about that? She's so goddamn smart and so goddamn special. Where her BET award at? All right? It's too late to come back and get money. Y'all talking about she has this type of cootie cat and that type of cootie cat. Let me tell you something. She ain't got that type of cootie cat because Puppy's still walking around smiling. If he did, he would still be hurt. He would still be hurt and still trying to chase her down. He let her go. He opened the door for her to go. And so, like I said, if her name was from Rashida, if she was from Prince Street, I'm mixing my words here. If she was from Prince Street over here, y'all wouldn't say not a word, not one word.
Can I ask you a question, Janet?
Horrible.
Can I ask you a question? Why doesn't that Florida bum have a ring? Cassie got a ring.
She don't need a ring. She got over 30 carats to look at. Why she need a ring?
Janet. The Florida bum says she wants a ring. She said it.
And she gonna get one.
Why doesn't she have one? That's the question. Slow down. Why doesn't she have one? She wants one. She said it. She said it's time to settle down. Why doesn't she have a ring?
Well, when she wants it, she'll go get it. And that's the end of the story.
Stop the cat. Stop the cat. You're moving the goalpost.
You know what, Star?
You're moving the goalpost.
You know what, Star?
Go ahead.
You know what, Star? I don't understand why you so-called alpha men think that a ring is so doggone special. I mean, a ring.
We don't. You do.
I don't think it is. You know what I think is important? If I ain't gonna never be homeless in my life. That's the guy that's truth. I have an empty apartment for me that's always here. I ain't gotta pay a doggone word. I ain't even looked that way. And I still got it. Got it reminded of it the other day. Let me tell you something. All that stuff that y'all talking about, this ring and stuff, you know what? Put my name on your insurance paper. So if you drop dead, I'm well off. give a damn about your ring. I don't care about your last name. I want to make sure that I keep a roof over my head and my money in my bank and food on my table. That's all I care about. You always talking about women want rings. No, women want security, what somebody can do for them. You understand what I'm saying? And that's it. You have to have the capability to do something. Don't mean I need you to do it. I need you to have the capability. You understand what I'm saying? So all that stuff is talking is out of the money. And as far as Lisa Ray is concerned, ain't no man take no man. You know? That's on her. He always wanted a man. So why is he walking around blaming somebody else? You can't take nobody that don't want to be looked at. What is that? Am I right or wrong?
I'm giving you the last word, but you jumped from Diddy, Cassie, Florida Bum to Dwayne Martin. I just want to ask you the question, Jen. I have no proof, no knowledge about Dwayne Martin's sexual orientation. But do you think he's a homewrecker? That's the question, because Lisa Ray said he took her husband, and then Jada Pinkett said, "Oh, we suing about this."
Well,
This nondescript nigga on Tasha K's channel who said that he came in and saw some type of entanglement with Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. So the question is, Dwayne Martin a homewrecker?
I tell you what, I done seen a lot of hurricanes in my life. And I've seen a lot of earthquakes on the news and whatever. I ain't never seen a house pushing or wreck that had a good foundation. And that's the only thing I have to say. Can't wreck nothing that's already broke. It's already broke. That's it. All right, so welcome back.
Great to
and
talk
thank
to
you
you.
for taking my phone call.
Thank you, Jen. I
It was great
appreciate you.
talking to
I
you.
appreciate you so much. Thank you, Jen.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level. And what making catching the ball.
Peace. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for your support.
Oh yeah. Thank you, man. I want to get on the topic about zodiacs. I just want to say, man, Scorpio is the best sign and the worst sign. All right. And you know, October Scorpios are the first deacons, and we have 7 symbols compared to the next sign with the most is Gemini, which is 2. Scorpios have 7 symbols. We're all over the place, man.
I'm
I
listening.
just wanted to tell you that.
No, take your time.
Yeah, and no. All right, let me take my time, man. I'm off that juice, man. Okay, so November Scorpio has been our biggest haters since the beginning of the time, and we get shunned upon because we sit here quietly because we know we cursing tonight?
Well, I prefer you not, sir. I mean, I know you're on the juice, but take your time. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, October Scorpios, we run it, and we know we do. We sit back like the deacons sitting in our chairs, and we just watch November Scorpios just, parade upon us and talk all the major talk. But in reality, we own Halloween, okay? And the Novembers got something against us, and we label them as November turkeys because their month is in November. So they are November turkeys. You know what I'm saying? They want our spot. They want our spot so bad, man. And I've been going through wars on Facebook with Novembers forever, man. They just they hate us. They hate our guts. And it's like, man, what we do to y'all?
Can I ask, how old are you, sir? How old are you, Rashad?
I'm 33, man, turning 34. Yeah, man. I'm one of the leaders. I went into the Facebook group, and all the October Scorpios like, oh, he came in here busting shots, and I got deleted by a November Scorpio because they leaders, man. Yeah, I came in, I had our back, and the November, I got kicked out of 3 groups just because I had a clap back.
Which side do
You know
get,
what I mean?
Which side do you get along with the best? The best. Which side do you?
I'd say Pisces is like our most compatible when it comes to friendships, and you know, I'd say Pisces. Man, Scorpio and Pisces, we go along like kid and play, man.
Well, appreciate the donation. Any thoughts on DJ Khaled or Drake? And Drake, would you not want to touch that?
Yeah, I got something to say, man. Drake shouldn't be making no comment and no political issues at all, man. He's an October Scorpio, but from the shenanigans he's been like projecting online with the glossy nails and the colorful like hair attachments, he's just making us look bad. We'll take Future, man. Future is a November Scorpio. We could trade, man. Y'all give us Future and y'all have Drake. And he can make the comment.
I thank you for the call, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Checking report, I got your donation. He says, I'm a Virgo, man, and I can't stand Aries, bitch. They fun in bed, but in terms of leading, it was always a struggle, a fight. Almost raised my hand. Why'd you almost raise your hand, sir? Why did you pop off? Aren't you a younger guy? I say that with all due respect. You see, that's the time to do it when you're young. Get to throwing shit, moving the furniture around. Put your hands on a bitch and then say, baby, I'm sorry, I lost myself. And then you have makeup sex. Younger people, that's when like the emotions are racing. Yes, no? But thank you for your donation. Checking report. T says salute to the real nigga who have their baby mother's cars shot up. Damn. And they act surprised when she calls crime. You gotta keep this hoe in check. Damn, you're taking it there. I don't know if I can say salute to niggas like that because Ray Caruso. He was on that type of time. Thank you, donation T. Salam, I got your donation. Okay, we will not be reading that. Salam, but thank you so much. What are you smoking? Okay, I can read. He says, imagine a world without Drake. That's a good question. If Drake, I mean, I don't know hypotheticals, but if Drake had not popped off and arrived, where would we be without Drake? We would still have the weekend. Dana, whoa, where's Dana with the data? Nigga, stop playing. Dana, good evening. Dana with the data for Friday night.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's cracking?
Yeah, so I wanted to comment on the Zodiac.
I'm about to change the title. Which Zodiac sign is the worst?
Well, first of all, I got a feeling that you talking about Libra.
No.
Okay. Because I'm like, because when you say that, she always had a lot of excuses, because we don't like to get up early, and we will throw a lot of excuses out there. But I was calling.
You and I have never been in an intimate relationship, you see. I'm talking about females that I've been in those types of relationships with. You and I have, in my opinion, a very good working relationship. We've stayed in contact over the years. You assisted me once upon a time. You weren't even trying to do a podcast and stuff like that, and you showed your dedication. Now you and I have good money.
Yes. But I was I wasn't talking about in lines of relationships as far as me and you, but more so me in relationships with other people.
Come on.
It's like we I'm not a morning person, so if you say, come on, we gotta go get this money, I'm that type of like, well, go get it, you know, and I'll have dinner waiting. So, but I was really calling about the last caller with the Scorpio.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, Libras, we take up the whole month of October, so he's talking about some Scorpios in October versus November. Nobody pays attention to October Scorpios, I'm sorry. So, and really not too much of Scorpios, period, but, you know, I just want to say we take up the whole month. This is my birthday month, and, you know, it's just our time. So, nobody's not really checking for October Scorpio. And,
Come on.
And also just quickly on the Drake and DJ Vlad, you know, no, they do not need to comment because I mean they're artists and their art is not of substance when it comes to worldly views. And I don't even think neither one of them, especially Drake, are practicing their separate, respectful religions. You see what I'm saying? They're not even practicing whatever, you know, so why would they speak up? And it will go against everything. There'll be the new yay or whatever. So it's like, yeah, just be quiet. Just, what that woman said to LeBron, just shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble. Yeah.
Yeah, and keep it moving. So yeah.
I have to say that I'm really annoyed. She's never done anything to me, and I, you know, I'm annoyed by Cardi B when she does all that talk about political and all that old crazy, all that nonsense. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here. And it's like, you know, social media can really, in my opinion, make you dislike an artist. I don't want to see you my timeline, always commenting. You know, I love Nicki Minaj's music. Love her. I got a big diamond plaque they sent me from Republic Records, but I don't want to see Nicki all them making faces and the shit she says on social media, you know, so that's my take. I just, you know, I don't think that I want to see or hear artists commenting. But again, I understand where Vlad is coming from. That's his world.
No.
Social media.
No, so I think he likes to stir the pot. That's all he was doing. Because why are you only pointing out them two? There are other people in those two respective religions that are artists, and you're not saying nobody else sing but those two. And then two, the difference between artists today and from yesteryear, like Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown. Just real quick, when all the athletes did a conference in Cleveland, and I believe the anniversary they're revealing a statue in Cleveland, Ohio, from that press conference that they did, talking about political issues affecting Black America. You would never see that again. So it was a time where the art reflected the times of the world, and that's not the case. So why would they speak on it? And like Cardi B, she has no real knowledge or understanding of politics, but they paid her to be a buffoon, in my opinion.
Did you say buffoon with a P or buffoon?
I said buffoon with a B. Buffoon with a B.
Sound like you said buffoon, but okay. Anything you want to mention on your channel? Any new videos? Anything going on?
Me and Judge Joe Brown went back to our regular programming. We did a show last night, Man Up Thursdays, and I will be going live tomorrow night with Diva D. And I'm actually watching the movie Fair Play right now.
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but make sure you listen at the end. Listen to what she says to that nigga, all right?
All right, I will.
Thank you, Jenny.
Have a good night.
Thank you so much. D says, change the title. Don't nobody give a damn about no Drake and DJ Khaled. Okay, D, I changed the title.
He's been a busy man here in this first.
Where is King Simon? Is King Simon tapping in?
Across midfield. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10. Just shy.
King Simon, peace. Good evening, sir. Thank you for tapping in.
Hey, can you hear me clearly?
Loud and clear. I got your banner ready coming up at the end of the show. You are a numerologist, yes?
That is correct. That means the study of numbers, using the science and study of numbers. Big up to Dana, her birthday passed this October 7th, and respect to her all the time. And she's exactly right. You know, she should stay right. They're born under that 7. That night energy is really them. They're not getting up in the But according to the size of the patterns and cycles and sequences of numbers. And big up to Lorenzo who came on. His birthday is actually coming up on October 19th, so enough respect to Lorenzo.
You recommended him. You recommended him to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I did. And before we move on to any of the signs, you know, I'm like him, the energy, frequency, that's what we're dealing with as far as numbers and signs. But Drake and I want to talk about Drake and DJ Khaled real quick because like your last caller before Dana came on, yes, Drake is an October Scorpion. He's born October 24th. And Mr. DJ Khaled is born the same day as Dr. Sabi, November 26th. Now, which is interesting about that is the science of numbers. There's a thing in Rosicrucian numerology that says there's a thing called critical cycles, 52-day critical cycles before their birthday. They should not speak on anything controversial before their birthday in that cycle. So I'm glad they're shutting up. If I was to advise them, I'll say keep quiet. Because I can see where Vlad born June the 28th, and he is in one right now in a controversial cycle of the number 5, where he can go down his reckless road, because 5 deals with recklessness and want to get into certain things. Drake is going into a 5 cycle, and that can get him into some trouble. And then Mr. DJ Khaled is going into an 8-year cycle where he can get into trouble by losing money if he says the wrong thing. When I looked at the cycle, I pay attention to the numbers because everybody out there starts saying numbers don't lie. Well, guess what? If mathematics is a universal language, then we need to learn how the numbers don't lie for us too, as human beings, because we're part of the universe.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, listen.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
I have a lot of respect for you. So when we speak about energy, and you and I have spoken about energy before, karma is the concept of action. I don't subscribe to mysticism. Some people, or a lot of people, try to use karma in the mystical sense. No, karma is the concept of action. So I can understand karma, coming back to people. If you put out certain energy, it most certainly can, in my opinion, come back to you. That's not mysticism. But now, with regards to astrology, again, your world is numerology. How do the two intertwine, astrology and numerology, or if at all, for those who don't know?
They can intertwine. That's why one of my teachers, Lloyd Strayhorn, who has been on Oprah and different places, came first back in the day. He blended astro numerology because he recognized that there's times when you could be in a relationship with somebody of the same sign or a different sign, you might not get along. However, the numbers clarify why you was even attracted to that person in the first place, because now you're learning how to crisscross energy to see why it worked or why you was connected to that person in the first place using numbers in astrology. So he coined astro-numerology. So it can work that way. But remember, the study of numbers. When we study in biology, it's called biology, with zoology, study of animals, psychology, it's just the study of numbers. So anytime we deal with numbers, whether it's dealing with analytics, anytime you have to look at numbers, that is the study of numbers and its application. It's just some does the esoteric part, some does the mathematical part, some do the analytical part, some people do the clock part, some people do the computer, the binary code. Some people use that, but it's all the study of numbers and its various applications. So you're right, they can blend, but I seem to stay more on the numbers because there's so much going on in astrology. You got sidereal astrology, you got tropical stuff. I'm like, when I go anywhere in the world, if I go to China and deal with their numbers, or Japan and deal with their numbers, 1 + 1 always adds up to 2 in every part of the world. I had no problems with that
If I can jump
at
in.
all.
If I can jump in.
Go ahead.
Now back in the 80s when I was doing a lot of research and my mother was really on top of me because I chose not to go to college. Her and my father actually had money set aside for me, but I wanted to be a rock and roll bass player in a band. I moved to New York and I said, I ain't got time for college. My father, I'm sure you've heard me say this before, my father didn't take that too well, and he distanced himself from me for about a year. He took my calls, but he did not make himself available. He wasn't mad at me, but he expected me to go to college. He didn't even finish high school, so he expected me to at least do that. So again, just give you some context. So throughout my research and studying and things like that I was doing in between bass playing and running the streets and all that other sort of jazz, and you correct me if I'm wrong because I forgot. I found numerology to be based in witchcraft and voodoo.
That's interesting because people that have practiced numerology from an intentional negative point they have been coined as witchcraft, because I can be honest, Blavatsky and Aleister Crowley practiced numerology. But remember, it's about intention. So I've been asked questions on interviews years ago, isn't that of the devil? I said, wait a minute. I can go to any of your religions. This is so funny. This is so funny. I can go to any of your religions right now, and you will tell me, I'll say, who created the devil? And everybody will say, God. I said, oh, really? So then God created the devil, so the information that the devil has, is it not of God, or is it a matter of intention and how you use the information? Because if you go to the Bible, there's a book of Numbers. What does that mean? In the Quran, they say over it is 19. What does that mean? So don't get confused here. I do numbers, and I call my system numerovation because I use numbers, the principles of numerology and motivation, to motivate people so you can activate and maximize the numbers that you're connected to. Exactly what you did as a bass player, the number 3 that you're born under. Who else is in the musician that was born under number 3? James Brown, Dame Dash. Music is your thing. It soothes you with that number 3 energy. So I understand why you went and gravitated towards number 3, but I was fine. I'm not even looking at the sign. I'm looking at the numbers because, again, to me, numbers don't lie. We always boast that numbers don't lie. People lie to themselves. Numbers don't lie. Okay, let's deal with it. So that's how I am. So witchcraft, remember the word witch comes from Wicca, which means wise person or wise. Let's not play with games and words no more.
If I can just say this, and I want you to, of course, I'll give you the last word.
Yes.
So again, when I would speak to my mother, all throughout the 80s, she would always say to me, what are you reading? Because in the 70s, when she could really get her hands on me at the dinner table, I had to explain myself, as did many people of my generation. The dinner table is when your parents questioned you, asked you about school and different things like that. So in the 80s, she would always say, what are you reading? And I remember saying, I'm reading up on numerology. And she said, don't waste your time on that garbage. You need to worry about, she called it garbage, you need to worry about American treaties and history. Don't waste your time on that witchcraft. She called it witchcraft. But go ahead and finish up.
And I'm good. I'm glad she said that, because when I went into the medieval books, you find that the higher echelons of the government and the so-called witchcraft, they were synonymous with each other. What do you think Skull and Bones is all about? What do you think these Masonic orders are practicing? What do you think the Judaism practice Kabbalah or deal with gematria?
Easy. Channel's getting demonetized.
I know.
Easy.
I understand.
Easy.
Yeah, I know. Don't cut me off. I'm sorry. But I'm just showing you that I study all those things because I know that there's the society study.
I respect you,
Morgan.
King Son. You know, I
Yes.
respect you, but I'm just giving you some context because my mother got her
Yes, that's-
master's degree in the early 70s. She used to take me to college with her sometimes, so I couldn't escape anything from her. She asked me about something, I had to have an answer. But when I finally got on Hot 97, she was the one pumping stuff into my head when I would speak to her about certain cultures and things like that, shit that I would get suspended for. So I'm just giving you some
Right.
context about who my teacher was. Go ahead.
No, I respect that, but you know, your mother being highly astute and respect to her, you got to remember this society's some of their greatest philosophers was practicing the patterns, cycles, and sequences of numbers. Pythagoras, Galileo, Isaac Newton, they all understood numbers. So we can go back and say even Neil deGrasse Tyson, and Stephen Hawking acknowledged them.
Right.
So they are their greatest philosophers. Then hey, I'm doing what I got to do. But they also acknowledge that they got it from the Eastern, they got it from Africa, they got it from India. That's where they got all this information because the zero supposedly came out of India. Studied the zero, the application of zero, but zero had already existed even before India, according to my research and studies.
I struggled with Sir Isaac Newton's book, Principia. I had to have
Principia.
What year did that? 16, 15? I forgot. I had to have somebody, a female. What year would that come out? Is that
I can't remember.
I'm Googling right now.
Did you struggle because of the language?
Of course.
Me too, sir. Me too.
Here it is. Principia, Sir Isaac Newton.
Principia.
1687. The mathematical principles of natural philosophy. I had to have that beautiful Jamaican girl who, she used to read to me in Bryant Park. She was breaking that down, and I said, shit, we gotta come back tomorrow. I'm not comprehending.
And that's deep.
Anyway.
That's deep because that's what my mother tried to promote because she was a good mathematician from Jamaica. My mother, she can do it and break it down, and then the penmanship was excellent. Penmanship. I failed at all of that penmanship.
I give Jamaican girls.
I respect them.
I give Jamaican girls a lot of credit with regards to their enunciation and reading.
Yeah.
Hey man, I appreciate you, King Simon. Thank you so much for tapping in. I got your banner coming up at the end of the broadcast. Thank you, man.
Please go to my channel, family. King Simon Presents Only Quality People, right here on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, though.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, we're cooking this evening, huh? Friday. We're cooking. I changed the title of the show now. We're gonna focus on which zodiac sign is the worst. Huh? Fix that title later. Salute to my homie Vlad again. He made some great points, and hey, it's different time now. You're on social media talking about all this and that. You always got something to say. What are you quiet now? But again, I understand, and especially Drake. Drake is worldwide, so he's got fans all around the goddamn globe. He probably don't want to upset nobody. I can understand. Okay. Joe got your donation. Star, we can live in a world without DJ Khaled. I don't know. I think we need him, as goofy as he is, Janet tapping in. Gemini all day, every day. Year of the monkey. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Janet. Rakim, peace, he says. Peace. F a zodiac sign. Either you thorough or foul. Okay. Hi, Mandy. Wow, it's been a while since I've heard from you. Good to hear from you. Area code 503. Good evening. Are you there? 503. Hello. Yes, you're driving. Can you call back? Thank you so much. call us on a headset. You got the radio blasting in the background. Area code 910. Good evening. Are you there? Friday night. Talking about zodiac signs. Friday night.
What's going on, Star? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you? Loud and clear. Thank you for tapping in.
I'm gonna send you a donation when I get off the phone with you. I'll send you a dub to you. But I just want to talk about the zodiac sign stuff first, and then I kind of want to get to the whole DJ Khaled Drake thing. But hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Which zodiac sign is the worst?
To be honest with you, man, I look at that zodiac sign as really bullcrap. To be honest with you, like the whole thing up and down, 360 all around is just garbage. You know what I'm saying? So,
I agree, but it's $1 billion industry, and a lot of people are into it. And in the world of radio, it's a crazy benchmark. You know, people call in. Today's Scorpio birthday. Today's Aries and Cancer. Other people are into it, even though I'm not. But in your opinion, do you have a sign that you just don't love? Give us one sign. Entertain us.
Okay. I mean, like I say, man, you know, when I was into that, when I was into all that other stuff, I mean, I would say Taurus, and I'm a Taurus. You know, they say Taurus is asshole. I would consider myself an asshole, but anyway, like I say, that aside, like I think it's, you know, like I said, it's goofy, man. It's pretty much just folks really following European stuff, you know, because at the end of the day, like, it's European stuff, like, you know, and we're following something that a group of people that's relatively new to the planet's, you know, stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at the stars, okay, they drew a bull on those stars or whatever. You go to China, them same group of stars that just shaped like a bull or whatever, it's just shaped like a rat over there in China. So you think you a Taurus, you think you a bull and all that, but no, you're really a rat with rat attributes and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's garbage, you know what I'm saying? It's just like these holidays, just exactly what you said. We have Aries month and Taurus month. It's just like the lottery, it's just a tax. It's just another tax, so just like these holidays.
Can I ask how old are you, sir? How old are you?
I'm 26.
Can you tell us at this point in your life, you're very young, I say that respectfully, who has the fire coochie thus far? 26 years of age, who's had the fire coochie? Or have you not had any fire coochie? Or are you into guys? We don't know,
to be honest with you, the black woman, man, the black woman got the fire coochie. Black woman got the fire coochie, man. You know.
Zodiac sign, sir. Zodiac sign. Just before you go, zodiac sign.
Oh, on the zodiac sign. Okay. No bad, shit. But zodiac shit.
Thank you, sir. He's killing the vibe. Hold on a second. Kwame. Or is that Naameen? I see we speaking about zodiac signs. Well, I'm a Cancer. I wanted to thank you, Star, for the mention of Blue Royal. Okay, yes. Got it right here. Hold on a second.
They'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting
scared to touch it. I might get to it, the second half of the show. I do plan to take a break. Take a shot or two. This is tequila rum and natural flavors. Blue Royal. Thank you for your donation. Know what I mean? 105 fams got your donation. People that subscribe to Astrology send envy funds for a quick flip scheme. I'm out of here with that mumbo jumbo, okay? 105 fam also says, the locals are condemning the diss tracks sent by their executives. Okay, you're talking about over there. Gaza music. Okay. Well, sir, it's coming to a ground war, you know, those people that were getting poked. clap back. And they gave people 48 hours to get ready. You know, I can respect that. We coming. We gonna give you what you want. We coming. Get ready. You know. Let's go to area code 475. Good evening. We have shifted the title Friday night, which is of the Exxon is the worst. Are you up to speed? Do you care? 475. Yes, no, maybe I have to go if you're in a headset. Please don't call back. Let's go to area code 334. Are you there? 334 Friday night?
Yes, sir. It's Nub.
Hey, Nub, what's up,
Yes,
man?
sir.
Good to hear from you. What's cracking, Nub?
Cooling, man. Cooling, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. We're talking about a few topics. I'm looking for your information for my screen. In the meantime, promote your platform. Tell them what's going on. No.
Okay, I got a podcast I relaunched. It's called That's My Take, and I'm really pretty much doing 30 to an hour right now until I get some interactions, and it's going good. Again, the growth is good and it's natural and it's real, and I don't care how long it takes. I'm happy to say that last month I doubled what I had the month prior. So.
Nice.
We're moving. Check me out, you know, if you can. And, yeah, any feedback, comments, likes, I got thick skin. I'm a Leo.
Okay.
I don't believe in the horoscope stuff, so I'm going to just keep it real.
Well, hey,
I mean, it's too generalized.
Okay. But there's a lot of people. I mean, this is a huge, multi-billion-dollar industry.
Right.
You know,
Totally understand.
Yeah, people pay attention to this stuff, and they say, "Oh, I get along with this person. I can't rock with that person." Did you ever,
Exactly.
at some point, partake or subscribe to ever in your life?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I mean, I was big in the horoscope, but again, I'm 45 now, and I guess I could say I grew out of it, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not walking around everything that they say a Leo is supposed to do or is or characteristics. I don't feel like I just fit in that box because I was born on this day, but I know millions of people do. So I'm not going to hate on them, and that's their opinion, but I don't subscribe to it. I just happen to be born when I was born, and from there, maybe I need to learn the numerology and all that stuff. But
Okay.
Not a subscriber to horror.
So when you did, if you can just take us back, when you did, which females were difficult? Did subscribe? Who was hard to work with? Who just didn't want to reason?
Scorpio. That comes to mind quick. I don't know if it's because I ran across a lot of them.
Why do people say that?
I don't know if it's because I ran across a lot of them, but that would be the sign that I would say.
In my opinion, Scorpio females are aggressive business-wise. That's what I appreciate about them. I've never had a lazy bitch that was Scorpio, and I ran through a lot of females. I wasn't like sexually active or involved with all the females that I hung out with. If we couldn't get no money, bitch, fuck out of here. But if we could get the bag, we would hang out for 7 months. Maybe
I can feel it. I can dig it.
a year and a half. Bitch, let's go downtown and I'll line somebody up and you get to cut your pockets or whatever. Bitch, run a scam at your job. You know? Go ahead. No, you're still there. Where's no, you're there.
I could dig it. Yes, I'm here. I'm laughing at you.
Okay. Hey, so when is your next live?
Next live will be tomorrow evening. Check me out.
Okay. Make sure you send me the link so I can get that in the community section, all right?
Dude, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Good to talk to you, Nog.
Thank you, sir. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Lance got your donations. Yeah, you got to be careful out here, Lance. There's a lot going on with demonetization and channels. Not saying it can't happen to me. This is my third YouTube channel. Oh, I had to learn the hard way, huh? Back in the Star Chamber days, we were using too much. And, back in those days, 2014, they would suspend your stream for a couple of days. Now they just say, you know, you're out of here. It's different. Oh, okay. Rashad, I don't know what's going on. You said Dana took a shot at you. I don't know. Following her on her channel, The Real Dana. Okay, I appreciate your support. Pamela, good to talk to you. Haven't spoken in a while. And Drew, who I got your donations. Guys, on the screen, CaspersAcademy.com. Please check them out in my connection section. And Caspers, you're welcome to call inside as well if you want to about the topics. Guys, hold on a second. Something I wanted to mention here.
that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
We touched on Jada Pinkett. I don't want to kick her back in, but again, I just, you know, she's on some type of book tour. And she's saying her and Will Smith were separated. We don't really care about that, but Will Smith used to be one of my top favorite actors. I mean, I still think he does great work, but does anybody think that Jada Pinkett has done damage to his brand? Anybody want to call in and just talk about Jada Pinkett for a minute? I'll let you, address it because she's doing a book tour and she's all over the place like bird shit. Talking about her and Tupac was soulmates. Tupac was a young man. Yes, he was very knowledgeable, but he was evolving. He was growing. He wasn't trying to, be around Jada Pinkett for any real length of time, and she knows it. I can't stand when people put out books and they romanticize things. It's just because you're writing a book. Hold on if you like, okay? If not, we'll keep it pushing. And, 1 second here. Francine. Wow, haven't heard from you in a long time. No, Francine, I'm not talking about you. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to say the name of the zodiac sign I don't fuck with. It's more so females that just don't know how to get money. That's all it is. I don't hate anybody. Area code 210. Good evening. On a Friday night, 210. Are you there?
How you doing, Star?
Yes, sir. It's cracking, sir. How are you?
Hey, so, I've been a long-time fan of yours, and usually I catch your show the day after, because I work early mornings, and I always binge watch your show first thing.
Well, you should know, sir, I don't use that word fan. But go ahead.
Go ahead. Let's go into the zodiac thing first.
Please, go ahead.
I'm limitless too. I negated the whole zodiac thing, but I'm a Scorpio. And my thing too is I was a Scorpio on default because my mother's a Scorpio, my dad is Scorpio, but I'm a Scorpio because I was born premature, 3 months. So I shouldn't have been a Scorpio. So the people that say that, oh, you have all the Scorpio attributes, this, that, and the third, it's one of those things where I don't believe you. So it was a book that I read, and let's jump. I'm 51 years old, so I'm not a young dude, but it was a book that I caught in my 20s. It was called The Only Astrological Book That You'll Ever Need. And that book was really a book that they ripped, and when they used the 48 Laws of Power. So that book used to give all the primary attributes of a zodiac, this, that, and the third, and how to also contradict and how to also fight whatever you're dealing with certain people, certain zodiacs, this, that, and the third. Just like the 48 Laws of Power, and when 50 got with Homeboy with Robert Greene,
I never read 50 Cent's book, sir, with all due respect. He's a good guy, but let's stay focused here on astrology and things like that. But now, let me ask you this: the book that you just referenced, did you apply the knowledge? Because I've been a reader, since the 70s.
Yes.
And when people say, "Oh, that was a great book," well, we don't know if it's a great book, and it may not be a great book to everybody unless you applied the knowledge. Did you apply the knowledge of this book you're talking about?
I actually did, and it worked hand over fist. And it's funny, but my thought process also is why I kind of removed myself from the zodiac, is because everybody is programmed into how they're supposed to act. Scorpio is supposed to act like this. Libras are supposed to act like this. Pisces is supposed to act like this. So if you're getting nailed in the head, hand over fist of how you're supposed to act, what's going to happen? You're going to act like that.
Well, how do we know that you are in a better place because you read a book and you, as you said, you reached a certain point? How do we know that you're in a better place? Are you successful? Are you, what is your story?
Well, you won't unless you know me per se.
Tell us, sir.
So
Tell us.
Well, I'm just a regular guy here on this earth. I got a regular 9 to 5. I got a good job, Fortune 500, not even Fortune 500, Fortune maybe 5 company that I work for, type issue. So you would never know, but that's not my forte to come out and say, hey, I work for this job, stand the third, because...
Sir, I'm asking you because you've said you read a book, the book helped you, but just asking, do you have assets? Do you have beautiful children? What have you achieved that we can say, hey, this guy read a book, he absorbed it, he applied the knowledge. Tell us something. Otherwise, sir, you could just be capping. Tell us something.
I really can't give anybody my resume because I'm just a regular person here on this earth.
Well, sir, with all due respect, sir, with all due respect, it sounds like you read a bullshit book and really didn't help you do anything in life. Respectfully.
Just like the Zoe.
Thank you, sir. Boss Hog back in the building. Friday evening, we're having a good discussion here. Started out talking about Drake and DJ Khaled. Should they comment on political affairs? Inspired by my homie DJ Vlad. He's gone viral again with regards to saying that, he feels that they should speak up at this particular point in time in history with regards to, what's going on over in the Gaza Strip. Okay. I don't know. I respect Vlad, and I can understand what he's saying. But earlier in the broadcast here, I don't want to hear from certain people. I don't care how popular you are. Just because you're influential doesn't necessarily mean that you know what you're talking about or that you really could say anything or do anything to help. I'm appalled by Oprah Winfrey. Over the years, what year was that she was talking about the meat industry and she was trying to justify what she was saying, but she was affecting farmers in this country. Anybody remember that? And they got together and sued her black ass and said, you better slow that shit down. Just because you giving away prizes and shit up on the television, Watch your goddamn mouth. Checked her too. And then she's clout chasing over in Maui. Her and Dwayne Johnson asking for donations. So no, I don't want to hear from Drake, and I definitely don't want to hear from DJ Khaled. Fuck out of here, okay? And the conversation has shifted to which zodiac sign is the worst. I'm not going to say which zodiac sign I just don't rock with, but call in if you like, guys, right? Hold on a second. Okay, I don't know who you are, but I don't do $2 donations. Please get your broke ass out of here. Please don't come back. The fuck? Hold on a second. Somebody tapping in from North Carolina. Area code 704. Good evening. Are you there? Friday night. 704. Hey,
I'm sorry, this Mike out of Charlotte, man. How you doing?
Hey, what's cracking, homie? How are you, man?
Nothing much, man. I wanted to touch on the Zodiac and also the, Drake and DJ Khaled.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, in my personal experiences, I have to say the worst sign for me, definitely a cancer. I mean, they're just extremely sensitive. Just the sensitivity for me is just a breaking point for me because I'm a Leo, by the way.
Okay.
And I've noticed with cancers, man, like they get really into their feelings, especially when you tell them the truth about themselves. So they tend to get extremely sensitive, and they're always the victim, and everything is is your fault. They try to change everything on yourself. They try to switch the role to you.
You and I have spoken before. How old are you? Your voice sounds somewhat familiar. How old are you, sir?
I'm 36. I have spoken to you a couple of times, actually.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and I also sent a donation, too. I sent you a cash out.
Thank you. So you're a Leo. You were born in between July the 23rd and August the 22nd, yes?
Yes, sir. August 7th, to be exact.
I've never had any issues with Leos, but now according to yourtango.com, it says, Leo, backstabbers to the end. They will be the first ones to tell you something devastating, and all in the name of teaching you a lesson. That's what it says about Leos. So, with regards to what you're saying, I mean, why are you proud of that? With regards to what you're saying about Cancer females, I've always found them to be good listeners and agreeable. That's just me. Now, when you speak to Cancer females, are you snickering? Or you have some type of sinister grin? Because I found them to be, again, very attentive. What is your issue with Cancer women?
Well, it's like I stated, like they're just, in my personal opinion, and it's the males as well. Not just the females, the males as well. Like they're just sensitive. Like I don't like a sensitive sign because I'm pretty much out there. Like I'm a truth teller. So, sir.
When you say you're a truth teller, do you have truth? Who are you? Because you see, a lot of people will say, I'm just telling the truth, when in reality, it's just an opinion, and it's a skewed version of the truth, but they think they're telling the truth. How do we know you're a truth teller?
Well, I'm more of a observer, so if I see something that I don't like, and I'm telling you that I don't like something that you're doing and you're upset about it, or you can't take the critique, that's more of the basis of what I'm stating, of what I'm talking about. It's a pet peeve of mine. I'll say that.
Well, then I have to say, according to yourtango.com, you've described yourself. You're a backstabber to the end.
No, I don't agree with that part.
Oh, okay.
Definitely don't agree with that part. Yeah.
Smile in your face all the time, and we'll take your place. The backstabbers. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, and also like it's difficult. I'm also married to a Taurus woman.
Okay.
According to the zodiac sign, I'm not supposed to be talking to a Taurus because earth and fire, like we have like some of the worst arguments. We never come to a conclusion, which is weird. I've always attracted Taurus women. That's the crazy part. high school sweetheart, middle school. That's what I track.
Okay.
I also have the box, in my opinion, from what I've had in my lifetime. Don't know, man.
Taurus women usually make good mothers. Stern. Good mothers.
Oh, she's an excellent mother, man. Absolutely. She's an excellent mother, man.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And if you're weak as a man, she'll roll over you and she'll discard you. Whereas other females, they will tolerate your bullshit. A Taurus female will cut you off and be done with you. So be careful, because if you're with, if she cuts you off, then you have to go find a Libra, a fucking Aquarius, a Virgo, or a Gemini. And none of them are good mothers.
And I definitely don't.
None of them are good mothers. Good. I'm sorry. You were saying that.
I definitely don't want to do that. I definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, she's definitely a good mother. Yeah, I'm definitely not a weak man at all.
Okay.
Like, I definitely run my household, so I definitely don't have any issues on that.
I appreciate the call, sir. I appreciate the call. Anything else? Anything else? Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. I wanted to touch on the Drake and DJ Khaled. Okay, so the Drake situation, honestly, I really don't think he should say he'll be committing career suicide. I mean, he has all the worst traits. Me, honestly, in my opinion, sensitive, he's a simp, cornball, and for him just to come out and talk about political issues, that will really ruin his career. We don't want to hear from Drake, man. Let's be honest.
I know.
We don't want to hear from him. Yeah, me.
I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
Sir, have a good one.
Yes, okay. I really don't want to hear shit from Cardi B. Is she talking about what's going on, over there in Gaza? I don't dislike Cardi B. I just, she reminds me of like Charo. I know that's going too far back for some of you. Coochie Coochie. Anybody ever heard of Charo? I grew up in the 70s, so she was all over television. All that. Coochie Coochie. Father used to say, turn that shit off. Every time she came on the screen, he said, turn it. Well, he didn't say she did. Boy, turn that channel. That goddamn PR. He called her a PR. But I don't think she was a PR. What was Charo? Anybody know? Larry, I got your donation. He says, thanks, Star. I'm always learning from you. Thank you, Larry, for your support. Let me go this real quick. What was Charo? There he is. And then we had Rosie Perez. Oh my God, Charo. She could play the guitar. I give her that. She could play the guitar. Okay, she was born in Spain. Okay, so it wasn't a PR. Classical guitarist. Yeah, my father didn't give a fuck. Turn that racket. Hey, what did he say? Turn that racket off. Or turn the channel. What? Oh, wait a minute. There she is, Janet tapping in on a Friday. Janet, good to hear from you. Cracking, girl.
Hey, Star. How are you?
Life is good, Janet. It's Friday night and being a little silly. You see, the title is not trending, but which zodiac sign is the worst? In your opinion, Janet.
Cancer. Oh my God, there are some conniving, sneaky, selfish, they're just narcissistic. Oh my God, they're the worst people in the world. Oh my God. Cancer. That's my take.
Come on.
Yeah, cancers, man, they will double cross you. And they'll do it, and this is the bad part. They'll do it in the name of love. So psychopaths. And if somebody tell you they have cancer, man, for me, I'm staying the hell away from them as far as I can. I'm serious now. Now, here's the crazy part. My youngest is a cancer, my ex-fiance is a cancer, and my best cousin is a cancer. And And I'm trying to tell you, I'm moving somewhere far, far away. I'm not leaving no Florida address or nothing, except for my son, because you know he is my son, so I have to bring him along. But he was born on that cusp of Gemini cancer, so sometimes he okay. You know. So
And your sign is what, Janet? What is your sign?
Gemini, every day, all day. Best sign in the world.
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
You know, they say Jesus was a Gemini.
Well, now Jesus, Jesus, don't try and align yourself with Jesus. Stop it. Wasn't Prince a Gemini?
I don't know. I know I'm a Gemini. That's as far as I know. He might have been.
He was very famous. The reason why I'm asking him is
I don't know. I could, Google it or something, but I don't know if Prince was a Gemini.
I'm Googling. Hold on a second. Prince was born June the 7th, 1958. 58, pardon me. Okay, so he was a Gemini, Prince. Prince was a very moody, snippy. Oh, he kicked shade on people. Came out the gate kicking shade on Rick James. Rick James was nice enough to bring him on his tour, the Street Songs tour, I think it was, or maybe it was before then, because I saw Rick James, Madison Square Garden, and the Street Songs tour. Prince wasn't there, but Prince was a hater. You know that, right?
Prince was not a hater. He was not a hater. He didn't get the props that he deserved. He was jealous of his phenomenon. He was a phenomenal.
Prince came out the gate hating on Rick James, hating on Michael Jackson, hating. Prince was a hater, Janet. Yes, he was.
He wasn't a hater. He was just appalled by the lack of talent that each one of them held. I mean, they were great in their own aspect. But if you look at Prince play any instrument, sing in any tone, do anything, write songs. He was an American treasure. And I'm surprised that we don't have a Prince Day, to honor him every year. I'm appalled at that. I'm somewhat disappointed in American culture. That's what I am. You know.
Yep.
How you doing, Star?
I'm good. I'm reading.
Yep.
I'm reading here. Yeah, Prince was a Gemini, born June the 7th, and Geminis are between May the 21st and June the 21st. So he was a Gemini.
Yeah, well, Prince was the baddest one walking.
He was a great musician. I saw him live twice. However, he was talking crazy about people. Kicked Kim Kardashian off the stage. Get off the stage. Remember that? Get off the stage. Get off the stage.
As he should. As he should. As he should. Like I can't keep saying this over and over again. He never got the props that he deserved. I love Michael Jackson. You know, phenomenal artist, great singer. I don't know if he wrote any songs, but maybe I'm wrong. But he was just, he was.
One last thing I want to say about Prince, and then I want to go to you so you can tell us more. There's a compilation of Prince sitting at award shows, making faces, shading people when they would win awards. You ever seen that? He submit award faces.
As he should. No, I haven't seen him, but I'm quite sure he was 100% right. If he said that them people didn't have no talent, then they didn't have no talent.
Okay. 608. Good evening. Friday night. 608. Talking about zodiac signs. Are you there? Do you care? A 1, 2.
Hi, Star.
Hey. Who's this?
This is Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. What's crack?
Nothing much. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. And you're a Taurus, and I'm a Taurus too. And I noticed that, like, I would say Capricorns were like very, compatible, and I know that you get along with those signs a lot.
I'm listening.
But I would say probably like Leos, Geminis, and Scorpios. No. Those are the worst for me.
I have no issues with Leos, Scorpios, or Geminis. I mean, I pointed out some things that people have said about Geminis, but that they've never fazed me, you know?
Yeah. They just seem to be real deceitful and two-faced, and the Scorpios are liars, and then Leos, to me, they're just too proud. But yeah.
Tell us who you are, and what do I call you? I see you said Lisa, pardon me. How old are you? What sign are you, Lisa? Lisa? She hung up. Lisa, you didn't want to give us information? Where's Lisa? Hold on a second. Is that Lisa or is that a different Lisa? Hello? Okay, that's not Lisa. That's somebody else. Okay, Lisa hung up. I don't know what happened. Okay. And you've got a loudspeaker phone, so let's get you up out of there, right? I don't know what happened with the Janet call. I was seeing a red light flicker in my Wirecast. You know? Thank you for being a good sport, though, Janet. Mookie's secret star Shogun is the master. Okay. 105 fam says Jada Pinkett looks like this so-called alien they unboxed in Mexico. That's cute. That's cute. If you guys are just now chiming in, earlier I spoke about Jada Pinkett, she's not a likable person, saying that Tupac proposed to her when he was on Rikers Island. Rikers Island is a jail, for those who don't know. And I'm saying cap, as you guys say. That's cap. Tupac was dating Madonna when he was locked up on Rikers. They were writing each other letters. He wrote her a letter. I don't feel like Googling right now, but he was telling her that, you know, he liked her, but, you know, it wasn't a good look for them to be dated. You guys know what I'm talking about? Jada's just not a likable person. I think she's lying. She's capping. She's trying to align herself with, you know, his memory to make people...
Reloading.
Oh, why is this person playing music? Let's get you out of here. To make people, I guess, like her more? I don't know. Just nonsense. But anyway, area code 301. Good evening. 301. Late night.
Star?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Star, I gotta say, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm alive, sir.
I gotta say 100% the worst zodiac sign is definitely a Libra, in my opinion. They'll act like they're doing you a favor just to hold it against you later. So definitely a Libra for me. And second, I would say, if I had to pick it after a Libra, it would definitely be a Aquarius. Definitely, for sure. So those two right there, I'm a Capricorn myself, so I get along well with like Tauruses, Virgos, Cancers, things like that. So I'm good in that regard, but definitely a Libra. Very conniving.
So you subscribe to astrology, yes?
I do, yes, I do. After realizing certain things, anything late in life, you will start realizing, like, oh, this is why I never got along with this person. This is why I never got along with that person. I'm not saying that it's true for everybody, but for the most part, I mean, it's been true in my life. So I definitely have to subscribe to something that applies for me. I mean, it definitely applies for me. So I know some people might disagree, but for sure, it's not a coincidence. I get along well with certain signs like Taurus and Virgos, and that needs I always get along with them. So there has to be some truth to it. Now, I don't believe you should live your life based off that in terms of making every decision that should factor into every decision you make, whether you want to get along with people or not, because obviously that's not how the world works. But you definitely have to keep those things in the back of your head, like, man, this person, it's an energy.
If I can interrupt for a second, sir. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, and it's been years since I even paid attention to astrology. But I did what what I consider to be enough research for a number of years before I discarded it. Any knowledge with regards to lunar cycles? You say you subscribe to astrology. What makes it appeal to you, and what makes you connect to it? Lunar cycles?
I'm not that in-depth with it, but I know familiar about different characteristics about the men and the woman. And I think I think the thing with the zodiac stuff is they're extending it. They're adding all this. I'm a Cancer moon, and I'm this, and I'm that. It's just like that's just delving too much into it. I just know the basics about general, like just the sign itself, like a Virgo, Taurus. I can give you some traits about it, about those signs. But in terms of all the other stuff, I haven't delved into that in that much. So I can't really comment on that, the lunar cycles and stuff like that. That's just a little bit too much for me. I just like to focus on the basics, and that's led me right in life. I mean, pretty much like the Sagittarius, it lines up. Even if you look at your favorite artist, music artist, and you look at their signs, a lot of the stuff they do, I mean, you can literally say, oh, this fits the criteria. So I'm not going to mention names, but when you look at it, you're like, man, this.
Well, now hang on a second, sir. Can I ask, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Is it fair to say that most of what you're basing astrology on is sexual gratification and how you interact with the opposite sex?
No, not at all. It's both sexes for me. It pretty much it's all essentially like some of the traits that they share for each sex is pretty much the same. They're both kind of like the same. So for me, it has nothing to do with my sexual relationship with women, right? Like that. No.
I mean, it's over 34 pages, Wikipedia information and research. It goes back to the medieval world, Islamic astrology, and other things other things that one could say, hey, there's merit here. One could say that. One could speak about, as I said, lunar cycles, the rising of the stars, patterns in the sky, how the moon reflects off of the ocean. I myself, I am fascinated and attracted to the ocean. I'm now living on the beach, which is a lot of the reason why I got the fuck out of Georgia is because there was no ocean. I didn't want to keep driving to Savannah, and then I got tired of going to Lake Lanier and Lake Allatoona. There's something about that ocean. When I walk on the beach in the morning and I'm smoking that cigar, it's a feeling of power. My mind gets to working, and there's some type of possible connection out there. So it's not just sex, but I want you to finish up. Go ahead.
I definitely believe that there's something to it. Now, like I said, I didn't want to comment on it because I haven't really done the research in depth like that, like how other callers have stated, and that's great. I haven't really did the research, but it's definitely something I'm looking to get into. But I think you alluded to the key word. It's become a big business. So I think I have to be careful about what I look at because sometimes it's just so much information now. It's just like, man, on Zodiac, it's just crazy.
Gotcha.
And I would like to comment on about the DJ Khaled and Drake.
Yeah.
I think it would be best for them not to say anything.
Okay.
Just like I'm not going to say anything to get me cut off or demonetize your platform. So I just feel like it's just best for them not to say anything.
Thank you, man.
Don't say nothing. Keep going about your day.
I appreciate your call. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm just a high school dropout, but I really did what I consider to be extensive research before I discarded astrology. And again, reaching the point of a rational awakening with atheism. Nothing happened to make me say, I don't believe in God no more. No. I woke up from the dream. I woke the fuck up. Hold on a second, guys. A bunch of notes here on my desk. Folks, I am doing, what did I say, 30 or 40% off for the the month of October promotion. Top of the live chat is the PayPal link, okay? Also, I want to make sure that I am promoting the homie Devious J. Check him out on youtube.com/@7Devious, okay? Tell him I sent you. And I just want to recap one more time. I'm sure you guys, well, most people don't care, but holy smokes, Carly Russell's mother. Woo! Woo! She was livid coming out of that courtroom in her suit. I was trying to see the shoes, if they were indeed Manolo Blahnik's, Carly Russell's simp-ass father. Damn, he couldn't control the mother. The guy, he kept pressing, Carly, why'd you lie? And then pointed at Carly Russell's mother, asked her why she lied. She got to the point where she said something, and then she didn't want to get inside the vehicle. Anybody know what I'm talking about? She said, started walking back into the courthouse. The father couldn't control her. She got the fling in the hair and then stood in the door. The guy came over there with the camera to ask her something. She mumbled something up under her breath and then walked off. I said, well, would you look at this? Anybody know what I'm talking about? She wasn't wearing no red bottoms. I was trying to see if she had on some Jimmy Choo shoes. Oh, when these bitches get to wearing Jimmy Choos, nigga, look out. Had a girl one time tell me she was trying to get a pair of Jimmy Choos. I said, well, bitch, you go ahead with your bad self. Hey, Ashley got your donation. She says Virgo men coming from Virgo women. Okay, so you don't fuck with Virgos. Thank you, Ashley. Sean, I got your donation. Love the show, Star. Thank you so much, Sean. Salute to you. Hey, Jenna, I'm not sure what happened, but when I was talking to you, a red light was coming off a Wirecast. I had to get you up out of here, but I appreciate you. Janet says, hey, Star, if Jesus... Okay, I'm not going to say that name. Thank you, Janet, but I'm going to get past that conversation. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. Okay. Let me go to area code. Hey, is this Cousin Marcy? 909, tapping on a Friday. Cousin Marcy, is that you?
Dang, yes it is. What's up, Star?
How are you?
How you doing?
Good to hear from you. Let's crack it. Let's talk about it.
Nothing. I want to talk about it tonight.
Let's go.
They trying to kick the back end on my sign. Like, I'm going to hold it down for my sign. I've been subscribing, you know.
What is your sign?
What is
your sign? Tell us.
Cancer.
I said nice things. I said nice things about cancer. Let me tell you something. I was dating a little, well, I should say a little, I was young too. A girl back in the 70s, and she was at cancer. We were both in middle school, maybe the 8th grade. And man, she was just the sweetest little agreeable thing. Never gave me no fucking issues or problems. And, you know, just...
Right.
Yeah,
I
used to sneak into her house. We didn't do nothing, but, you know, she would tell me after school, Terrain, meet me at the back door. And I said, okay. Go inside. She's fixing sandwiches and shit, you know.
She fed you, you know. She gave you some water. She gave you something to drink. That's what cancers are. You know, I know how I am as a person. Very lovable, but people, they be coming at us sideways with that sensitive, you know. I think it's a little shield that the other signs kind of put against us, because when the cancer go there, we go there. We'll beat your ass. Like, don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever take our sensitiveness for weakness.
Okay.
And none of them are weak. You know, not to go, but we not weak at all. But as far as who I think is the worst, Aries.
Let me get my list
That's
here.
the only one I've ever not meshed with, and the Aries, they just gonna do what they want. They don't care. They don't give no F. So it's like, okay.
Hang on.
I thought I didn't.
Hang on, Marcy. Hang on. According to yourtango.com,
Yes, sir.
the worst, most evil zodiac signs ranked accordingly to astrology. Aries, number 4. They put intelligence behind their mean-natured ways. Their fault lies in the fact that they are very talented when it comes to being mean. Aries.
They meaner than us. Us Cancers can be quite mean. But yeah, they take it. In my book, I'm not no expert, but yeah, in my experience. But just stop getting it twisted about us Cancers. We love y'all. We love all y'all.
Well, and hang on a second, Cousin Marcy. What type of Cancer are you? Cancer is between June the 21st and July the 22nd. Are you a true Cancer, or which moon are you in?
I'm in the bottom half of June. Yeah, the last 2 days of June. So I'm at the tail end of June. Yeah, I'm a June Cancer.
Okay.
And like the other man was saying, he was talking about how he was supposed to come on a certain
Well,
day.
hang on a second. Hang on. Never mind him. Never mind him. According to this website again, yourtango.com, Cancer. Don't expect things to go smoothly when Cancers are around because they're only happy when they're complaining. Do you complain a lot?
Hell nah. Everybody tell me I'm always the happiest. They think I'm always up. You know, my personality is definitely not that. I loathe complainers. Now I know another sign out there. They can complain you out the world.
Your moon might be in Pisces. I don't know. I forget this stuff. But are you sure your moon isn't in Pisces?
I'm gonna have to check that out, sir. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. See, I'm on that.
Florida boy Jay says you're capping. He just sent me a text. He says she capping.
You the one. Let me let you know right now.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, he said Marcy ain't capping. I thought he said she ain't capping.
Oh, yeah, that's close. Just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You said it Pisces. You said it Pisces.
No, I'm asking, is your moon in Pisces? You know? I forgot all this stuff. I discarded this stuff years ago.
I can't make you wait, so I'm gonna get back. Yeah, I'm gonna get back. Okay, no, it says I'm compatible with them, but no, I'm gonna get back to you on that because I know you can't wait for me.
No.
But yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Hang on. Take your time. It's Friday night. I'm in no rush, you know. Only thing I have to do tomorrow is just wake up and drive 15 miles to get some cigars. I got time tonight.
Hey.
So with regards to the number one most evil sign on this list, Virgo. Any experience with Virgos, male or female? Cousin Marcy.
Yes, all positive though. I can't say anything too negative about my experiences with Virgos.
Okay.
Not at all. No. And I'm not in Pisces. It says I am in. It's putting me with Capricorn. Yeah, it's putting me with Capricorn.
Capricorns are shady.
That's them some more. I got a lot of those in my family as well, and they're some more like they don't care. They don't give no damn. They come to like serious matters, like take care of your family. Yeah, that's crazy.
Cousin Marcy, I appreciate you. How's the candle sales coming? Are you want to promote the candles?
They're coming. Yes, got some good feedback. Talked to Kai.
Nice.
So got some good feedback with her. So we're slowly but kind of surely hooking up. So anybody out there that placed your order, thank you so much. We definitely appreciate you, Star. We're gonna give you, all the TRAISE.
Nice.
But yeah, just keep
Do you do any zodiac candles? Hang on, Cousin Marcy. Any zodiac
That's
candles?
where I'm headed. That's where I'm headed. That's see you be slow down, but yeah, that's where we trying to go. Start to keep us in your good thoughts. And I'm about to get off here with you.
No, hang on before you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Certain candles will bring luck. Certain candles will keep bad energy away, you know?
That's what I'm talking about. See, you understand to not go into that. You understand. So, yes, that's what I'm manifesting and doing right now. And then, like I said, I was bigging up Kai again. But, yeah, we're going to get something rocking and rolling. Star, is it still okay for me to talk about the music? The G-Lou platform?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Promote. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Because we about to go on in about 30 minutes. And tonight on Blog Talk Radio, we're going to do the Daisy Age of hip-hop. Okay? Fabulous Flashback Fridays. We're delving into the Daisy Age. We're going to do, of course, Tribe Called Quest, Leaders of a New School, you know, all that good stuff. De La Soul. So, yeah, if anybody's available, go on and check us out. Blog Talk, the G-Lou Show. And I'm Cousin Marcy.
Send me a banner and the new link to your new show. And also with the candles, because that's your daughter's business, yes?
Yes, that's a business of my 3 daughters and my nephew. You got on the line with Cameron the other day. That's a Gemini for you.
What about crystals? Hang on. Do you sell crystals?
Crystals? Nah.
Cousin Marcy, listen to me. Crystals, you know?
Yeah. I know. You know. So that's why I said we gotta, I'm gonna get this thing right.
Step your game up, all right?
Amen.
Okay.
That's right.
Thank you, Marcy.
Appreciate you, sir.
Bye now.
Have a good rest of your show. Bye.
I might start selling crystals. Deez, do you want to sell some crystals on the whole Star Report merch line? We can sell some dilithium crystals. You guys ever heard of dilithium crystals? Dilithium crystals, anybody know? Star Trek, get it? There's no such thing as a dilithium crystal. We would make it up. So, hold on a second. Who's on hold here? Who's on hold for a while? Area code 763. Sit tight. You're up next. 763. Frank White got your donation. Guys, on the screen is my email address for all business matters. All business matters. Hamilton, I got your donation. Star Aquarius are the best. I don't know. Never had any issues with them. You know what I forgot to mention? Back when I, subscribed to astrology, I used to have sex with a girl who was a Libra. We really didn't have any chemistry, but the sex was great. Sex was great. We weren't even interested in hanging out. I just called her and said, "Yeah, what you doing?" She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Hey, you may come over." She said, "Yeah. Can you get here by 8:30?" And I said, "Yeah, okay." She wasn't into drugs or nothing. I didn't do drugs with her. Just went by and smashed. No condom. Pussy was fire. Okay, that's too loud. Please, folks, please don't call me from a headset with the speaker going in the background. What are we doing? Come on. Area code 718. Good evening. 718. Friday night. Talking about zodiac signs.
Hey, Star.
Hey.
Hey, Star. How you doing?
Hey, who's this?
Hey, this T from the Bronx.
Hey, girl. Co-op City?
Hey. Yeah. Oh, you remember? Yes.
Correct.
So yeah, I'm a Virgo. Just to touch base. Actually, Jada Pinkett Smith is a Virgo, and Tupac honestly, I just really don't appreciate how people dog her out. Like, she did not express herself that way, saying that Tupac wanted to marry. She said, because remember, Tupac ended up marrying that other girl, Keisha, once he got put upstate. He wanted to connect. That's what Jada was trying to express.
I met his wife in Madison Square Garden. I met his wife. She was very, very nice.
Right. And then he divorced her. Sorry.
But now, hang on. Jada Pinkett did say Tupac asked her to get married. I saw her say it. Don't try and change it up.
But what she... but what she did... No, she did say that. But what she also said was that he probably would have divorced her as soon as he got free. She said because that she wouldn't have been a good wife to him. They were very close, so she has every right to still speak of him. It doesn't mean she doesn't love Will. I don't even think she was in love with Tupac. I think she loved him like a brother. I don't know why people make it so hard for women and men to be friends. Like, there was nothing sexual about their relationship. To me, it was like brother-sister. So,
I'm listening.
All she said was that he asked her because, as a, connect, they were very close. So, and he was at his lowest point at that time. So, obviously she said, no, that's not a good idea. And then when he went upstate, he married Keisha, the one you said you met. As soon as he got out, he divorced her. It was just a temporary situation. So I'm just saying, but I don't know why Jada gets a bad rap like that. I really don't like that people treat her like that.
If I can respond to what you're saying.
Sure, go ahead. Yes.
Looking at her and listening to her objectively, she has bad energy. And the way she... hang on. The way she enunciates, and when she was sitting there talking to Steven Jackson and what's his name? Was it Matt Barnes? And she... Yeah. And then when she mentioned Tupac, she went and played with her ear. The body language. You cannot get around the body language. When a person starts, touching the ear and doing something, that means they're lying. There are studies. Hang on. Let me speak.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
There are studies on this type of shit. She's got bad body language. And we just don't believe her. If he asked her to marry her, do you know why more than likely I think he did? Because he knew in his heart of hearts he wasn't a businessman. He was a great poet. A speaker. At his young age, he was a hell of a speaker. He could take over a room, and the elders had to give it up to him because he was hitting the nail on the head. But in his heart of hearts, he probably knew, I'm not a businessman. I need some help financially. Do you know how much that man had in his bank account when he died?
He was broke, right?
He was broke. Financially, hold on. Financially, but that does not mean that he was not a go-getter and that he could not be worth millions. Elvis Presley didn't have $1 million in his bank account when he died. So we don't like...
Michael Jackson was kind of broke too, right?
Well, Michael Jackson had millions in credit lines. Mike wasn't broke. Fuck what you heard.
Okay.
We just don't believe her because she doesn't tell the entire story. He wasn't in love with her like that. She was not his object of desire. He was smashing Madonna. He was smashing a Pink Toe. He probably tried to marry. Tried to marry Jada, thinking she was a smart black queen. Go ahead, I'll let you finish up. Go ahead.
situation. We all know that. And look how she's bringing up these adopted kids. I'm sorry, I know you don't like mentioning kids, but got gay men and all this stuff.
Madonna is white and wealthy, whether you think she's trash or not. White and wealthy.
Okay, well, whatever. But you said that he wrote her and was like, it would be a good idea for us to pursue a relationship.
Yeah.
He knew that wouldn't be, you know. I don't have anything against Madonna, but I don't. To compare the two, I mean, Jada and him were friends in high school. They were, you know, that's all it was. But they connected, and remember, he wrote poems to her and all of that.
Yeah.
Like,
I just wrote a new poem. Check it out, girl. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna bounce this off of you. You ain't writing a poem to her. Stop it. Stop it.
He did write a poem to Jada.
Yeah.
It was he did. Did you see the movie?
It's Cap. I saw a Cap. Go ahead and finish up. Cap.
Okay, well, you're right. I noticed her body language. She kept touching her ear, and she looked. I've never seen her like that before. But I don't think it was because she was lying. I really don't. I think it was that she was just uncomfortable in the conversation, and you know, she was nervous. I really don't think that it was because she was. I did notice she kept touching her ear. She kept touching herself.
Right.
I was like, what?
Right.
I've never seen her do that before.
Yeah.
I've never seen her conduct herself like that.
Body language.
It's totally
Body language. Body language.
Yeah. I just wanted to say Janet is also on point about cancers. They are like the worst. Like I will run. Like just like she said, if somebody tells me they're a cancer, I'm out of there.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate your call. I appreciate your call, girl.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye
Talk
now.
to you soon. Have a good night.
You too. Bye now.
Changing hugs.